Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. I'm back for another video and I want to show you something very interesting. I met Livy here today. He's visiting from Belgium and he's got an interesting product to show everybody. I've actually bought 10 of them from him today. I really liked it, so I decided to buy a lot of them. And he's going to tell us a little about this idea, which is basically called the Bitcoin starter box. And what it is it's a game card, a card game, right, to help you understand what Bitcoin is all about. And I thought it was a genius idea, and I'm going to be giving one away to a random person in the comment section for free. So I will be messaging that person and letting them know that they've won a free Bitcoin starter box. So anyways, Livy, please tell us, what gave you this idea for this Bitcoin starter box?
Hi, thanks. I was looking to find a way, in a meaningful way, to contribute to the Bitcoin space. So as I noticed that the Bitcoin crypto space is all for developers, and I'm not a developer, I thought I couldn't really do a lot. So the next thing that popped into my head was education. So 2 years ago, in 2017, I started with bringing the Start Bitcoin workshops in Belgium. Did a couple of them, then quit my job a couple of months later, traveled to Asia and give some more workshops about the Lightning Network. And I really loved it, and now I thought it was the next possible, or the next thing I wanted to do was to build something physical, build a box. Because I noticed that a lot of people know about Bitcoin. In the last bubble, they know the term Bitcoin, but they don't really know what Bitcoin is. So you can explain it, but the whole ecosystem is very big and very comprehensive. So you can't explain it in just like 5 or 10 minutes. So I was thinking, okay, I always recommend to buy a book of Andreas Antonopoulos or the Bitcoin Standard, but not everybody is always interested in reading like a book of 300 pages. So I was thinking, okay, they know what Bitcoin is, they know what the headlines are saying about Bitcoin, so take all that education that I got in the last few years, what people think about Bitcoin, and let's debunk those headlines and put everything in a box. So that's where the idea came from.
Awesome, awesome. So how does this box work? I'm sure everybody wants to know, how does this work? Please show us. This is what's inside the box, right? We've taken it out so it makes it easier. But show us exactly how this works.
Okay, thanks. So first of all, it's not a game, the box. So it's more about really an educational purposes. So the box contains 60 cards, which are divided in several categories. First, you have a welcome card. That explains you like, hey, congratulations on purchasing something awesome. It explains what Bitcoin is, very short, very briefly. Says also that it contains $5 worth of Bitcoin, which you can claim by entering a unique code, which isn't.
Don't show the people the code.
Yeah, but I take my finger in front of it so they can see it.
Okay.
So there's a unique code inside of each box. If you submit it on the website, you can claim your $5 worth of Bitcoin. And if you also submit your email address, you can receive a free safety guide, which tells you more about which articles you should read, which documentaries, which books, which people you should follow on Twitter and stuff like that. That's more the practical things. So let me go further with the box. So first you have the welcome card. And then you have a next introduction card. It opens like a zigzag, and it shows you the history of what happened in Bitcoin since 2008 till now, with the title "You Think You Have Missed the Boat." So a lot of people think they've missed the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look at the timeline, every year there's coming new things, and the whole ecosystem is growing. So I wanted to make sure that's also into it, so people know that the party is only getting started. And at the back you have more the technical thing, like how does a transaction look like, sending money, nothing new, then how the blockchain works, and then receiving money, everything is new, like it's instant, no fraud, and doesn't matter where you are in the world. And then you have different categories. So they are like quotes from Barack Obama or from the CEO of Google. There are Bitcoin jokes inside of it. There's also newspaper headlines, like the end of days is near. They say Bitcoin is going to die.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. All the time. Yeah. Bitcoin has died so many times, right? There's actually a website, the Bitcoin obituaries, that marking every single time Bitcoin has died.
Yeah, true. So that is also very important to mention that. Then you have another category, fun facts. It's really about not really important things, but really funny way, and I think it's also very cool to know those things. Like,
let's show people the fun facts. Yeah,
it's about the faucets, which you have also other categories. Also geeky details, very important. Like open source, what is it? Why is it important? So also a card inside of that. There's also a manual card. So about wallets, how do you deal with taxes and stuff like that.
And the instructions are all on the back, right? So you know.
Yeah. Then you have another card. It's dollar versus Bitcoin. So, like for instance, who or what governs it, and then there's a.
There you go. So you could like just see who and what governs it. This is like questions, basically questions that everybody asks. And you sometimes you don't remember exactly how to answer them. Well, with these cards that could actually help you remember how to answer those questions and come up with the right answer. Right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, true, indeed. It's like if you're on a party or with the next family dinner and they say hey, Bitcoin is a bubble. Show them a card. There's a card, Bitcoin is a bubble, and it debunks it, everything. So what do we have more? And then we have also the shocking facts. So, example, all currencies eventually collapse. So these are not really the very positive things, but I think it's also important to mention those.
Exactly.
I think we have had everything inside of the box.
Well, that's awesome. You know what? I like this product. Education is very important, don't you think? Isn't that why you've done this? Because you wanted to educate the people and
indeed
and this is a good way to do so, right? Because you know what, we all want this Bitcoin to do well because a lot of us are invested in it ourselves, and besides that, it will help our future prosperity, because then we are actually free from the inflation of our current monetary system. And so that's why I'm very happy to talk about this product. Now, please tell people, Livy, tell people where they can find this product if they're interested.
You can go visit the website starttobitcoin.com. So the 2 is written really in a letter and a number, sorry. And there you can buy the box. So it's an e-commerce web shop. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, link will be provided below. And thanks for watching.